Baby got a box, didn't she? And the baby got a box. Don't push in the camera. Don't push in the camera tripod. Hey, what did I just tell you now? I gotta make sure the camera's still on there. From Amazon. So I don't know who it's from exactly. They're always mystery packages until you get them open. Good muffling material for the Bedini motor. What's this? Security and Explore the Unknown. Outdoor LED headlamp. Baby cat. What do we got here? Oh wow, is this rechargeable? Wow. Oh boy. That is massive. Wow, look at the cooling core, or heat sink on that, I should say. Wow. It comes with a power supply. Interesting. LED headlight. So it takes rechargeable batteries. Interesting, they don't send any paperwork. Isn't that weird? Boy, that's a beast. CREE. Oh, look at that. That's got CREE right on it. Top name right there in LED lights. If I can figure out how to open it. Oh, it's rubber. Oh, how weird is that? It's just got a rubber closure. Interesting. That looks like it's a little bit longer than AA's. I'm gonna have to check that out. Be back in a minute. I've got 2 batteries. Yeah, that's longer than AA's, I think. Yep, that's gonna take special. So I'm wondering if there are. This might be a partial shipment. This takes rechargeable batteries, but they are not included. Well, whoever said it, I want to say thank you. This is an amazing light. I can tell from the quality and the heft of it. Looks like it takes rechargeables. Bigger than AA's. Boy, that is a monster. Can you see that thing? Oh, that is honestly the biggest headlamp I have ever seen. That's CREE, that's the real deal. Well, whoever said it, thank you. CREE brand name. Just wanted to capture that. I thought it looked pretty. Snow falling down in front of the camera. Now it just started, and that's what I was looking for right there. I hope that shows up. If I get the angle of the light right over the top of the camera lens, that's beautiful. Look at that. Hope that shows up. Anyway, it only just started snowing, and the car is white. Not thick yet, but it's freezing rain. Oh, not quite. Okay. It's supposed to be freezing rain. I didn't get it. I got lucky. Just snow. Alright. Well, anyway. I'm batting down for the evening here. And still working. It's only 5 o'clock. It looks like it's middle of the night, but it's only 5 o'clock. So I'm still working here at the off-grid homestead. So, Right now I'm uploading some videos and I'm gonna work on the shelf inside in a few minutes here. So, baby cat, you looking at the camera? Well, she's chilling while I work on the shelf that I'm going to put up on the wall. I've chosen which side is which is top, which is bottom. I've got my pretty swirly grain pattern that I'm going to see facing out. So now there's a really rough piece that's split on the bottom. That edge is split, so that's going to be down. And I want this to be the top that this piece will bolt onto. So what I first need to do, because it's old wood, I'm going to pre-drill it. See how big that is. Oh, that'll be fine. Don't really have to pre-drill it, to be honest, but I just want to. So I'll use the back of this one, stand it up on. Need my tape measure. Where'd I put it? You gotta be in the middle of things, don't you? What do we have here for thickness? Just over 1.5 inches. It's not your standard thickness. Just trying to decide where I want to put the screws. I'm just going to eye it up, put 4 screws in there. Now I'm learning something about wood. I've been reading on the, or watching a couple of videos and studying on the internet a little bit about wood. And this, the guy who brought me the barn said it was all oak, but maybe he's not an expert either, because this is not oak, I now realize. It might be heart pine. It's heavier than pine. It's really heavy feeling wood. It's heavier feeling than pine, but it's not the hard grain or hardness of oak. So that had me wondering, because the guy that delivered said it was oak. That's a heavy slab of wood. But it just doesn't have the feel of oak. I mean, it's really heavy, but I don't know. Look at the grain on that. Can you see that? It's got a really nice. Whoops, where am I here? Nice grain pattern on it, but it's really heavy. I mean, for this little piece of wood, it shouldn't feel that heavy if that was pine. But again, it doesn't feel, well, it might be oak. I see. I'm not a wood expert. That is pretty solid wood. That's the bottom. The front face. there will be my front face. That's the top. Whatever it is, it's heavy. Okay, so there's a shelf that'll be by the entrance door. It's curved and warped upwards a little. But that's fine, it'll keep anything from falling off. It's warped in the middle a little bit, so it's a bit awkward to deal with. Now, I'm going to hold it up on the wall here where it's going. I'm going to attempt to get that up there nicely. I'm going to try to measure. Let me see, I got 22 inches. Maybe about this high. 26. Figure how I want to do this, because that right there is the wall stud. Hope you can see what I'm showing you. Am I in your way? Right here's the stud. It's the only one, and I want to get 3 screws into that. That'll be the support for this. So I'll come in. It's 22 inches, this is 26 inches. Let me get it eyed up here. Might be best to eye it up. See, I want it about, let me see, is that the right height? I'll be able to hang a coat from it and not hit my table down here. So that's a fine height for the coat right there. I can even come down to like here. It'll give me space on top for gloves and stuff. Over 2 inches. Trying to center it just over 2 1/4. Oh right, but there's going to be a frame here. That's right, I forgot. That's right. 2 1/2 inches is going to come in. I forgot about that. I forgot. When I measured it and cut this, I remembered there's a piece of trim here. That's 2 1/2. Alright. So I've got to come in 2 1/2. And that gives me an inch on each side. Okay, I want an inch gap on that side. Now I know what I'm doing. When I cut it, I measured it and I had it going right. So forgive my ramblings as I work here. I basically got an inch space to the side. So that means I can come in here and I can measure this stud. It's 13 inches in, so it'll be 12 inches in on the board. Alright, I'm going to pre-drill that. I'll be right back. Yeah. No. Okay. Just check my floor. By the way, the floor is still level in the house. I want it to line up optically with here, but be somewhat level. Looks pretty good. A bit more. That's level, but it's not optically appealing. The boards have adjusted a little. That looks good. So, I'll put in the other two screws here, and then I've got a shelf. I'll be back in a minute. Well, there it is. Glove and coat rack. Got my hat and gloves up there. My Australian kangaroo hat, my stocking cap, and my gloves. And all I gotta do is get some coat hangers up there. It's pretty much centered here on this wall. Once I get the trim piece in here to look more balanced. And there it is. Next thing is I oil it up. I'll let it dry a little bit more and I'll oil it up nicely. And get the coat hooks in there. I've got myself a coat rack. Rustic barn wood coat rack. Reclaimed lumber. Looking good. By the way, that shelf is being used. It's holding my my awards, and I've got some books on there. I'll straighten it up later once I get the bracing in there and bookends. But my other barnwood shelf in my tiny house on wheels.